Testing, testing. Oh, thank you for making some noise. No one even had told you to do that. So this is my first time-ish ever playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I got the whole trilogy, not to flex. I did try to play this game in middle school on the DS. I was so frustrated, and I went, I know who this murderer is. And I went, I know who the murderer is. Why do I have to prove it? Why do I have to prove it? And I gave up, and I got annoyed. And then I had the same problem in geometry. I know the answer. Why do I have to prove it? Members actually put Phoenix Wright on my radar. So thank you to the channel members. If you want to help me pick games, help me sell people on memberships and donating. Let's go. Let's do the Better Call Saul anime. Ooh, I like the art. That's dramatic. Who's like his shoes? And that sleeping lady seems to be having a rough day. Whew. Oh, already got my first trophy. Oh, somebody spilled cranberry juice all over my trophy. Oh, spoilers. Hello? Oh, hi. Hiya, Chief. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yeah, he helped me cover up a murder, so I promised if he was ever in a murder trial. Death! Despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! Oh, buddy. Oh, look at him. Nick. Oh, Phoenix. I get it. It's what we call a 5D chess move. I figured it out. A young woman was killed in her apartment. I appreciate them pausing the music here. I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. He wouldn't accept repayment in kisses, so. Hi, I'm the third bill. Did you know that you have rights? The Constitution says you do, and so do I. That's why I'm gonna fight for you, faceless people. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. So dance for a not guilty verdict. Murder is a serious charge. Hands shaking, knees quaking, mom's baking. You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim, of course. I thought you asked me Victor's name. I know the victim's name. She died because she was blinded with science? Blunt object. She was struck once by a... Oh, I should have read the report. It's fine. I'm cheating because I saw a cutscene and I know who did it. The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. The court accepts it into evidence. Da-na-na-na. You got the evidence. Okay, that dude's going to jail. That smug-ass grin. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeking other men. Like me. It appears that she had several, sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? We can clearly see what kind... Bro, I'm putting you on fucking trial next. Don't shame. We slut celebrate here. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Can you ask this in court? Chad, is this real? Opinion doesn't usually make the cut in questioning. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Robeson. Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember. Well, then we'll just have to remind you of what you really are. You never made it as a wise man. Couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing. We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. And definitely wasn't the gentleman from the cutscene earlier. Oh, hey, it's the guy from the cutscene. It's fine. It's the tutorial, I'm assuming, because it's reminding me to press R1 all the time. The phone that Mr. Is that a pun? Mr. Sawwit? Mr. Sawit? Is that what that is? Or am I saying it wrong? Thank you. Thank you for validating my game theory. Every name in this game is a pun. Enjoy. Everything's a pun. Murder is not a pun. Crime is not a pun, kids. Write that down. There'll be a test later. Judge isn't a pun. Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or your friend with ass for a name is going to jail. Present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Someone died, but yes, I will rub it in his face. I quailed. Who says that word? You're clearly the murderer. Autopsy. Present. Ooh, that's dramatic. I love it. You stupid bastard. Your statement Why is he slapping a piece of paper? He looks so pissed. I love it. Oh, oh my God, he just screamed. At least I kind of nailed his voice. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. I did it, I'm the murderer. All right, let's all go home. I couldn't remember the time. I killed her. I got a little present for you. Boom. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. You can't see, but I'm pointing. I'm trying to get in the zone. You couldn't have heard a television or a video, and streaming hasn't come out yet. So don't even try to give me the watching on your phone or iPad. That's all witchcraft. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. You're sweating really large drops. Do you need a minute? There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? There was? No, that's a statue. It's a pornographic statue. Present. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was a statue. This smut, filthy, filthy statue of a naked man. We all just assume he's thinking, but honestly, I think he was pooping. Order in the court, order in the court. It was this statue. As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submit it as a statue. My apologies. Mistrial. Let's all go home. That's the criminal justice system for you. GG, everybody. The witness couldn't have possibly known it was a clock just by seeing it. Oh, so true, Queen. Let me explain when a clock is obvious to you. Sorry. All right. Something the matter. Does the defense have anything to add? Yeah, I do. Smart, pretty lady told me to say something. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. It's the petting. It's like that backhand. He's doing it. Oh, I love it so much. It's my favorite thing. The witness knew it was a clock because he was one of the sugar daddies. Phoenix perfect run, still on. We have complete records of the victims' relationships. Mr. Frank Sowit does not appear anywhere. Huh? Give me that list. Oh, right, because he killed her with the clock. I kind of wish they didn't tell me who the killer was right up front, but it's the tutorial. They don't do that every time, right? That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw, oh my God. Your Honor, may I have the clock? It's telling me to kill. Your Honor, the clock is the murderer. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. And it's as the saying goes, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Not so fast, Mr. Sowit. Mamma mia. I mean, Chief, try thinking outside of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours. I appreciate the confidence, but it's like, what are facts? Keep grilling them. The time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. Holy shit, my man is like a genius. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sowit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Phoenix got him, attorney at law. Oh my God. Was he poisoned? Mr. Payne, your witness? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. No, show me, don't tell me. I've heard it all before. Rush rules. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. Let's go, speedrun. Am I right, PogChamp gamers? Pogers in chat? Sounds like that gamer should be trending on the YouTube page every day. And find the time... oh, true culprit. I thought it said and find the time culprit. I'm like, what is this game? Thank you, Your Honor. Mama didn't call me Phoenix wrong. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts. I think that's the font I use in my thumbnails. Yay! We got confetti! Confetti. And with that, this court is adjourned. Someone sweep this shit up. Who brings confetti to a murder trial? It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. Are you a bad lawyer? I just look at his little sad galaxy eyes. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Bad. Therapy for Larry Butts. Hashtag Butts therapy. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was what, Phoenix? She was what? I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Ass saved by rookie attorney. Here, take this. It's a present. This is evidence in a murder trial. We have to hand this in. A present for me? Wait. Yes, thank you. Wasn't this evidence? Actually, I made this clock for her. So, you know, it's mine. I made one for her and one for me. Oh, that's sad. What the heck is she talking about? Oh, I could just give people evidence in a murder trial recreationally? I love this game. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. No, Larry, this thing is heavy and inconvenient. And she probably had to check her bag. It's an international flight. Say, how about dinner? On me. Yes, making the first move. What a fucking icon. We love a girl boss during this cruel summer. Don't spoil it for me. I haven't heard Cruel Summer before. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks. She's not my boss, right? My boss is not hitting on me. I could be excited about this. Right? Just because the anime people are beautiful doesn't mean we can't hold. Is she? What?
She is your boss.
Fuck, really? Mentor hardly. Do we know? Will I figure it out? We'll figure it out. My second case. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise I wouldn't be able to keep. I beat the game. The kind of ending is that? Oh my god, my hot boss is going to mentor. We haven't figured out if she's my boss. My hot mentor is going to jail. My dear Miss Fay, I'm so sorry, but I'm afraid I must ask for one more thing. Your eternal silence? No! Was she hit by a car? Don't show me the murderer! Also, why? What? I didn't even decide if she was going to be my anime girlfriend or not. Hello? I was trying to keep it profesh. We were in court. Really? Also, I'm mad that it showed me who the killer was. I want to figure it out. F in the chat for the third bill X Mia Fey from Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney shippers that never even got a chance. What's that smell? Oh, and I'm going to find the body? Oh, no. Your sister found the body? I don't want to keep looking at this. Even when it's not moving, it's still sad. What was that? Someone's screaming from outside the window. Oh my god, it's... Hi. Would you like a present? Oh, it's just my attorney's badge. Yes, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker. Now's not the time. Maya. Did Mia write this? Was Mia trying to tell us something about that girl? Us? Am I a voice in Phoenix's head? Wee-oo. Wee-oo. Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo. Hello? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Oh my god. How's it going? See anything interesting today? Whoa! There's a dead hottie in that off-hive. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy. My knees were heavy. My palms were heavy. My mom was heavy. The spaghetti was heavy. Nice. September 6th at 9. Oh, that's sad. Unless she did it. I better give it to her straight. And then a little gay. Don't show it again. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. Well, die 3 years later, then be a damn. I lawyer at 100% accuracy. Spirit mediums. What about the smalls and larges? So you're an acolyte, a medium in training. That take a second. This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. His name's Saul Goodman. Hell no. Phoenix Wright only cares about one person. Yes. What about your parents? Read the room sometimes, Mr. Attorney. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. Wow, this place is fast. Hell yeah, now that's a painting. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out? Good for him. Yes, Pred. Edgeworth. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. But I'm gonna make him feel something. With my hand. Uh-oh, he's on to me. So you gonna tell him straight, or you gonna tell him not so straight? Okay, I can't be straight. I can't be straight with this guy. My cell phone received from Detective Gumshoe. We're doing a murder trial. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. What's happening? Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. I did not. Papers, evidence. Okay, we know this. I'm a real fan, so the Gatewater Hotel. I fucking love this game. Ooh, there's something sticking out of her drawer. You know what I meant. Everyone hydrate. We are in a heat wave, so this is the Gatekeep Water Hotel. Everyone give me your water. I don't think you understand how it works. The Third Bill is a pretty good YouTuber. He mastered the art of gatekeeping water. Use code BILL at checkout every time you have a glass of water. Share it online and tag me. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. Wait, no, you don't know that you're beautiful? Let's invade her privacy. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. Wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey, 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 hey. Oh my God. Eyes up, chat. We're professional lawyers. Tell me about yourself. Do you like jazz? Oh, cool. I can talk about the painting. That's quite a painting. The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the the weave of the straw hat. Cool. I'll go tell this like 16-year-old, 17-year-old that she's fucked. Hiya. Hiya, Maya. I'm fun. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the thinker clock that Larry made. It practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. Actually, there were 2 different clocks. I think I know something about Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright. So, wow. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Did they have to give her such a sexy death pose? I hope I die in such a beautiful, elegant way. Let's get another round of Fs in the chat. For Mia Fey. Your Mother's Enemy is a great album name. So who is this man who, ruined your mother? Dude, we could have phrased it a little better than that. Walter White. Oh my God, it is Better Call Saul. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know. I've been there a long time ago. Oh, look at, no, come back. What happened to little sad Phoenix Wright? I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey. Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Why does everyone want to bang Phoenix Wright? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh my god, it's Heisenberg. Mr. White. Gotta get into that hot woman's drawers. Now's my chance to see what's inside. Wiretap. Ooh. What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? This can't be allowed as evidence. I snuck into your hotel room. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial. That's for sure. And no one's gonna ask me how I got it. I'll get to this. I thought I read it wrong. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. Get all up in the butt. I can't think of anything. In court? Ooh, I like how the music shifted. Courtroom number 1. Ooh, we upgraded to the primary courtroom. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Hello? Oh, I've seen pictures of you. I remember you. Miles Edgeworth. Oh, to rip that doily off of him and tell him what for. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Oh, no. I'm weak. He'll be on me in an instant. Come on, that was they did that to me. Anyway, sorry, I'll calm down. I don't know how to ask this in an appropriate fashion, so maybe consider donating or becoming a member. This game's kind of horny. Is that just the bit with the characters I've talked to recently? Even the judge, like, he's got like good daddy energy. Is this like the Hades of like lawyer games where just almost everybody is hot? The body was found by this window here. And I can't tell if that looks like a bullet or something phallic. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this. Hard. This game is horny. I'm not mad, I'm just kind of shocked. It's the Better Call Saul anime. It's smut, beautiful smut. I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Smack. Maya just threw something at me. When my sister couldn't find any contradictions, and I'm pretty sure this is illegal. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. That's my hard evidence. Did you just wink after saying hard evidence? Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Sister, I hardly. Look at him shrug. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. There's something a lot more powerful about slamming with one hand as opposed to two. The victim wrote the killer's name before she died. No, she didn't. Instantaneous. There we go. I pressed X. The victim. I fucking love that so much. He looks like he's slapping the shit out of that paper, and he's doing it so confidently. Who is he flexing for? Look at that fit. Oh my god, sorry. I thought the text was going on its own. Look at his face. It's time to duel. Big old fluffy ascot and 2 suits. I know it's a vest, but it looks like he's wearing a black suit under his red suit. Okay with the bow. Why, Mr. Wright, you look dude, are we doing a trial or are we fucking like, hello? Eyes on the witness. What? What's the difference? All court is sex. Everyone says that. Ben Franklin said that. He looks like he's about to throw out a Pokeball and we're gonna like battle. Yes. It's time to duel. Oh my god, he's Seto Kaiba. Again, I love him so much. What a face. Me after every stream and every video and every time one of my theories gets somewhat confirmed. Where is like a recreational activity to see courtrooms, or do we have like 2 juries? April May, at your service, wink. Did she just say the word wink? Oh my god. Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Just the men? Sorry, ladies and theys. Fellas only. No girls allowed, not even Miss April May. Please, testify to the court about what you saw. Like, look at how that's placed. This is a horny game. I don't think is it? It's too soon to call it horny. Suggestive. Mother would never. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Chair? What the fuck was that? The end. That's all I saw. Every little bit. Oh my God. So, since we're in the courtroom, we could just go next door and get married real quick, right? Wank. Your face.
Well, chat said that you can reduce the opacity of those.
No, you can't. Is this a... Did you guys trick me into buying a sex game? Everyone's hot. Everyone's trying to fuck each other. I can reduce the... No, you can't. Why would you ever turn down the music? Oh my God, you can. We gotta raise some money if you want me to do that. I don't want to get in trouble. I'm already sweaty enough doing these horny live streams. We gotta raise some serious money in members if you're gonna have me turn down the fucking... You know what? It's for the art. Someone worked really hard designing these and doing these character designs and drawings or animation cells, whatever. Some of us are just here to enjoy the art. This is a museum. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm. This is a horny game. Hello? I'm here for the articles and the story. Chat, please. Please. Quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults and perfectly good testimonies. Jealous? But of who? I don't know, chat. Do you want her on screen more? I'm sure that's a trick question. It's like, do you really want to defend this client? Like, I'm gladly proceeding with a cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. Ooh, it'll upset him. It'll make him all ingy. Yeah, let's press her. Huh, chat? Jesus, there's just so much tension. Is it horny? Is it tense? A little both? Sorta, you know. Case dismissed. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Yeah, go for it. Please, begin the cross-examination. Oh, I'll examine her with a cross when we go to the church and get married. Is that right? Is in your right as you look from the hotel? Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right. It was my right hand. Right. Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Your level of satisfaction matters very much to me. She knew it was a clock. Fucking... You fucking my man Larry Butts? And the music went. Okay, that's code for you got it right. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? I will never be satisfied, Your Honor. TM. This was written in 2000-something. Yeah, what? This court is positioned so we're just holding intense eye contact with each other. Not the witness, not the judge, not the jury. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. This ass. Oh my God, he's so unhinged. Why is he so angy? I'm gonna press that ass. Ow. Ho. Am I the only one who thinks that she just got hotter? It's a fucking Pokemon battle. I love this music. Yeah. Oh. I'll make him hot. Show him what I got. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. It's a little thing called a wiretap. Have a look at this. Wiretap. Have a look at this. Miss April May, you were taping the victim. Miss Mia May, tapping the victim. You were tapping the victim. It's no fair, all of you ganging up on me like that. Please, at least 3 or 4. No, they're too gross. Oh, I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? Say it. Say it. Jesus, like, I need to calm down. Both? Both is good. If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer. Thus, she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. Jesus, this is hot. Fool, you fell right into my trap. Oh my... Now you have to get drinks with me after this. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. Oh my god. I kind of want to see them kiss. Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with, an embarrasser? An embracer? What? Embracer, hardly? Bellboy, tell us the truth. Now, was someone else staying in Miss May's room? Ooh, dramatic. I object. That was objectionable. Was the good barista there, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who yo, what? He asked me not to mention if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Bro, that's tampering as hell. So he's disbarred now, right? Right? He gets to be a lawyer? What a joke. Not our Edgeworth, not our precious Edgeworth, stealing them blind. That is all for today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. Now you wait around for 6 months for the next trial date. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. May have to go down there later. I'm picturing, like one of those, like, supervillain, Rikers or whatever from Spider-Man, where it's, like, specific, like, prison cells for Phoenix Wright characters, and it's, like, she's constantly guarded by, like, Arrow Ace guards, so she can't, like, charm her way out of the jail or something, you know, like, she's under, like, the harsh lighting. Does that make sense? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it, bottom-feeding scum-sucking lawyer. But bottom? Phoenix Wright, confirmed top. I can't. Do you recognize this man? Take a look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. I got a little present for you. Take that. He only says it in court? Could you have a look at this? Where's my drama? Push her hard. Your name. What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. What are your pros, girl? Damn, girl, what are your pros? That's the line I want to catch on real bad. I might put it on merch. I don't like calling people fruitcake. There's something about that. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color. Blue. Hamlindigo blue? It's Better Call Saul, but anime. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse of an attorney, Grody Burger. What? Whoa, is he beating the shit out of me? He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Heed my exposition. That's a really good line. Heed my exposition. He does seem troubled about something. Starting to have a feeling I know what it is. Is it about that asshole, Mr. White? Or Mr. Grossberg, I know you and that asshole, Mr. White, are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, I know what it is. You're lovers! It's not something I can claim to understand. But you and Mr. White are lovers, aren't you? Oh, what? My boy! You sent that painting to him. As a sign of undying love. Oh, my boy, please! You're letting your fancies run away with you. Write them down and put them in your fan fiction. Don't be telling people this shit. There's murder going on right now. Where do you get these bizarre ideas? Write them down. Sell them. That's because I'm not. We're not. Don't be ridiculous. What's ridiculous about that? Red White is a man who makes his living through I've been paying them for 15 years now. All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. I received a request from a medium. A spirit medium. A medium? Yeah, I ordered a lodge, but what are you gonna do? Her name was Misty Faye. Oh, Mystify. Mia and Maya were just to set up Misty Faye? Only this time the offer was blackmail. I see. When I was a kid, I always pictured blackmail was actually in, like, black envelopes.
Me too.
Right? Can we get prints on the glasses? Nothing? Nice weather again today. Oh. Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to rep it myself, but it seems the massage has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Jesus, this took a fucking turn. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... Help me get the fuck out of here. Shoot me out in court. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. What? Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Oh, for the video game. Okay. Almost all finish in a day, most of the guilty verdict. Wow, we live in a fucking society. What is this, the Purge? Phoenix, look. This is the first time we've seen his face directly. I like the way your hair parts when you're upset. I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Am I the verdict in this case? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared... Bro, what? Edgeworth, you've changed. What? Do they know each other? Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Just because I felt the sweet press of your lips. That was very charged. Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. Oh my god. What? I'm not gonna let my ex-boyfriend send me to jail. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name. Yes, sir, my name's the Third Bill, sir. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Yeah, I'll take a piece of God. Let him have it, Phoenix. Oh, now you're in... Oh, that makes me sad, but it's nice to have somebody by my side. She's in the same spot Mia was in. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. That pose, though. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Is this going to be really fast? Because that sums it up right there. The victim gave chase to the left, but Miss May said... to the right, but from his perspective, as the murderer, it would be the left. Eat shit. Miss May says right, Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Both are right. I'm a fucking genius. Shout out to my grandpa, making sure I always knew left and right. There is one scenario that would explain the conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. It was from your mother's house. More specifically, he was standing here. Right. There. That is where the killer was standing. Did I stutter? Honey? We'll talk about this when we get home. Rapscallion! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. No one's favorite Pokemon is far-fetched. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Nope. Autopsy report. God damn, I feel bad. Why is the position so sexy? It's so compromising, I guess. Not sexy. She's dead. Dumbass. Mr. White. Oh my god, yay. This is reward enough. Just getting to see him just slap this paper with such, like, big dick energy. Like, I love that so much. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. But, oh my god, that man has seen death. Yeah, yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I empathetically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Everyone hold your pee. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Crowd's on my side. Look at him. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. I've got the owie tum-tums. Deal with it. You're not the third bill. You don't get to complain about your tummy hurting. Which, to be fair, I would also lose the right to say my tummy hurts if I ever killed someone. Mr. Your Honor. Miss Mia, looks like we're about to get our verdict. You son of a bitch! That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? You haven't said that to me in years. Mr. White, I think that time has come. Confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Oh yeah, I was gonna murder her the next day. Ooh woo. Silly me. What does that have to do? The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? Says the bitch. You were just saying the wiretap has nothing to do with the murder. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture that it is. So we're not getting back together, are we? It was the beginning of September, the 9th month of the year, the week before the murder. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix. Bading. Phoenix. Over here. Wait, what? I know that voice. I thought the detective was handing him evidence. Mia? Oh my god. Oh, we're having a moment. Oh, this is nice. Never give up, Phoenix. Mia? Where am I? The waiting lobby. What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Does Phoenix need a space blanket to lay down? Are you doing okay, bud? That was a Better Call Saul reference if you didn't get the joke. You're finally awake. Ah! Phoenix, I want you to look at me. I'm looking. What? Oh my god, help! Mom, come pick me up. What? You're Maya? Didn't you know the Fey women have strong psychic powers? What? I'm so uncomfortable right now. When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears there was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. Sick. Why doesn't she just look? Why is it a combination of both of them that makes me feel weird? 17. Maya is 7. I feel weird. That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. You may call me Maya Mia. Maya Mia? Here we go again. My. Do we get to use superpowers to solve crimes? What is this game? I'm choosing to believe that the intention is it's like if Mia, an adult, was for some reason not cosplaying as her sister, but like this is what she wore when she lived in the same spiritual place as her sister. Instead of thinking of it as a 17-year-old becoming like fucking getting bigged or 13 going on 30'd overnight. You know what I mean? There's something, I don't think that's the intention that this game wants me to have. I'm just a little uncomfy. You have that receipt in the court record, right? Look at the front of the receipt. Receipt. Item. Glass. Light stand. Date of purchase September 4. Oh, sick. Okay, well, yeah. I didn't think Phoenix Wright was going to jail, so. That day is a Virgo. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Prove it. Prove it. Don't think too long about the ghost stuff yet. Right. Receipt updated in the court record. I want to express myself without taking away the enjoyment of others. The ghost is great, minus like the undercurrent of it. I love incorporating something more supernatural, I guess you would say. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Personally, he's an 8.5. The wiretapping. Beginning of September. I got the receipts to this drama. Spill the tea, something YouTube bullshit. Let's go, gamers. I'm doing it all. I'm every YouTube video in one. You're grasping. And I would know something about when you grasp. Is that too gross? Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you, but I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Oh my God. He knows about the blackmail. The fact that I destroy other people's mail and replace them with black envelopes because I like the look. It's a federal crime. Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of... Hello? Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? Oh, wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. He'll just find his way into any hole he can. Says Phoenix Wright's inner monologue out loud. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what'll happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is here to come up with, or just make up something. After Mia showed up to help me and all. Oh, right, your hallucination. We'll do that next. I have the psychiatrist on standby. Whoa. Phoenix. Read this note out loud. Memo received from Mia. A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may, you're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. It's almost like he doesn't want to go to jail for a murder he didn't commit. You bet I am. Yep, thank you. My life is writing on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. Nibbling on sponge cake. Yes. Watching the sun bake. All of the tourists covered in oil. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now, or this list will be released to the press. I won, but I get it. The odds were stacked against me because of Edgeworth and 1%ers. Sorry, though, I didn't expect the audio to just move on its own when he confessed. I really apologize for that. Well, this court finds the defense, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, still guilty. Yay. Ooh, more confetti. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations. You're lucky I was born a fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. God and anime. My time here's running out. Please don't kiss. Please, can I ask that? Please don't kiss. What? No, there's still so much to say. What happens when you die? Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock. Please don't kiss. The office. See you later. McCavity. Chief, Mia. And Maya. We're also worried about Maya. Oh, please, please. Please. I loved this so much. Don't taint it. You came. Mia. I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then. I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? What? You should see your face. Mia? Oh, that's me, dude. Like, you just lost your sister and he just lost someone important to him, too. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices. Yay, thank God. That makes me so happy. I'm like, please, that would be such a stain on this amazing fucking day. Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no. On second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick. Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. You know what this means? We're partners. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Oh my God, his face. I love that. Thank you. Thank you. I'm like, please don't haha, let me kiss you before my ghost leaves. Thank God. Good luck, Phoenix. Phoenix. He looks like he pissed his pants. Look at his face. I'll always be here, watching, judging. Right. Okay, Nick. Let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy. Burgers. Someone's been promising Maya burgers for the last 3.5 days, and it said she lost a sister. There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a-wastin'. Okay, wait up. We didn't get to talk to Edgeworth or anything? Didn't we just break his all-time scare record or whatever? Are we ready, gamers? Can we get a pogers? Let's go. Speed run, no damage, no death. Still on. World record speed run. Let's go. Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? Whoa. He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. How do you do, fellow kids? Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? Damn, Phoenix, right? Sit down, Mr. Wrong. Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. I like watching this YouTuber, The Third Bill, talk about my favorite shows. But no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. I took it over? Was that her will? Is that cool? I guess her ghost would tell us. October 16th, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Miles! They're saying that they're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean, he actually did it in real life. Oh, someone from the show is dead. Yes, Wright & Co. law offices. What? Nick, it's the Steel Samurai. What? Yeah, yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Let's go, gamers. Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So, I've decided this will be our first case. Yeah, that makes sense. Good publicity. You think all my cases would have been good publicity? A guy named Butts was cleared of murder? That's headlines right there. A big conspiracy was unraveled. The guy accused of being the murderer found the actual murderer. I should be famous. Same guard, same hello. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Sniff. Wah. Nick. What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. As interesting as it would be to represent someone guilty. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo. I love that name so much. Fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. Someone made a bee hole in his chest. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So, did we take the gig? Are we official? Say it. Say I'm your lawyer. Sign this piece of paper. Cash up front. Youths today. Something horrible. Oh my God. Oh my. Don't you have jobs to be doing or do lawyers? The rest of us, maybe I should become a lawyer too. Sounds like a life of ease. No loafers. Oh my God. Ma'am, hippie clothes. What? Mom, come pick me up. What's more, I heard they were paying in peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Yeah, freaking support the WGA and SAG-AFTRA strikes. And the visual effects people unionizing. Look at us being topical with our with our horny anime lawyer game. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. If I had known this character was gonna talk so much, I would have picked a better voice. Yeah, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. All right, well, everyone's gonna owe me $10 and you're gonna owe me biscuits. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a Thank you, ma'am. I wanted this shit in writing like 10 minutes ago. Ooh, I've got a badge. What's that? You giving that to me? Absolutely not. Okay. All right, so we gotta make him put a ring on it, I guess. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. Excellent. By the way, my rate is $10 million. Could have saved time and gotten the paperwork done earlier, Phoenix. Bye. Oh my God. What happened to his head? Don't worry about me. Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? It was like he was thinking of a long-lost love that came back into his life recently. Reason for arrest. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. We found him stabbing a guy. Made up a new beehole in his chest. Tell me about the security lady. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old laddie. What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my baje, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority. Then why doesn't she respect mine? I have a badge. And like the biggest anime hair so far. Whenever someone walks by, the camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Maya, people had evidence that you killed somebody not too long ago. Right, we had a full cover. I wish that's how life worked, where when someone's done talking with me and I covered everything I wanted to talk about, little check marks show up. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. Because we're working. Right? Just collecting all the soda cans in the garbage. Celebrity snacks. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. That's how anime characters show their dominance. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? Why does that feel like sitcom humor? I wasn't ready for parenthood, but now I'm taking care of this kid who also has psychic powers. That is a sitcom. If a friend of mine thought maybe Phoenix and Miles used to be together, you would call it an edge right, one word? Because I would assume it was Wrightworth. Yeah, I've also heard Wrightworth. Thank you, Lexi. You can't go edge wrong. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. We are not matching the tone right now. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess that's a thought. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Or he wasn't stabbed here. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you WP's people. kids WP yourself. I hope that made sense to somebody else. That's what I'm talking about. A clue, a lead. Well, I don't know about that. That day just happened. The music shifted. You are the murderer. I don't know about that. But that day, just afternoon, I sent some... What, do you have psychic powers too? Your Honor, I got a vibe. I'm putting together a team. Tell me more about this sensing ability you have. All right, you better tell me and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? Oh, we were just talking to the... Bro, don't just throw her down the river. The assistant in Studio One. She's not even a full... I hope you were the murderer. Shade that you used today. Grar. She left. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. Time to steal that computer. Please enter the number of the security cam... Oh, shit. God damn it. Why did no one tell me to pay attention to that? Oh, sweet. Yeah, that's a pro gamer move. You gotta remember every detail. With a keen eye for detail, one truth prevails. October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day? No, it's the only one in the computer. It's like my grandpappy always said. Always start with a number 2. Let's show her this photo and see what she says. No, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Plus, it'll be nice and dramatic. You know who it'll make sweat? Miles Edgeworth. I don't want to be that guy because I love this game. I know you have to throw reality out the window here. That's been very apparent. We're just here to prove that he didn't do it, but yet we also solve the crime. We're Saul Goodman and Scooby-Doo. Time to stop cosplaying around and find this murderer. Yay, Edgeworth! I mean, who's that? I don't recognize any of these characters. All the Productian staff were in the employee area until noon. We goes the V. Oh, cool. We finally get to see the murder weapon. So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval on his hiney. Or I guess, titty. This case is quite simple if you ask one question. Who would penetrate him with such a long-shafted spear? Oh my god. Back off. Why aren't you a handsome fellow? Back off, old bag. I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Get the fuck out of here, Grandma. Ma'am, you also have a ring on your finger. Stop eyeballing my man. Anytime Miles stumbles when talking, I hereby declare he is canonically flustered by thoughts of Wright. Exactly. You're getting it. You're getting it. All the subtext I put into these performances. Thank you. I'm glad my art is being appreciated. Witness count. And let's cue the banging music. Let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You're a liar? If you ever flirt with him again, you're dead. I've already got myself found not guilty of murder once. I'll do it again. Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers observing, you know. I always watch Hammer's run-throughs, always. Never missed one in all my years. So does that mean you also watched the murder? Did you... Let me see that photo. Yeah, his little sleeveys are dragging. Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't. Disappointed Edgeworth. Oh, no. I'm sorry, my king. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. Damn, he withheld evidence? He told me this isn't any good... He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Mr. Gumshoe's gonna get fired. You could see he's dragging... Oh, should I... do that? I didn't think it would, like, come in, like, logistically handy. People only brought it up to me when someone with, an impressive cleavage line was talking. as something I should do because it obstructs the art. And I thought we were just being interested in the articles. And I didn't do it because I'm like, I can't get demonetized unless we start raising serious money on these streams. I think that person meant it. I'm starting to think people meant that. Need help? I mean, I wouldn't object to a hint. Pun intended. I'm going to go for the no one else went there, but this is photo number 2? Yes! Nah, I'll never ask for help. I appreciate that. I'm gonna probably need help. Look at this photograph one more time. Every time I do. The issue here is the bit that says photo number 2. Photo number 2? It's a hashtag, sweetheart. Get with the times. Am I right, fellow gamers? Look at him. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. Yeah. It's my favorite one. I don't know why, but it's that face. He's definitely looking at Edgeworth, and he's just slapping a piece of paper. It's my favorite thing. G-boy, help. Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. What does that little tic-tac-toe sign mean? It says tic-tac-toe. Wrightworth. All photos are suspicious. Someone died. If you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. Sus. Among Us. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain? Do they all float down there? I told you they were freaks. 2nd or 3rd grade. If I was like 7 or 8 years old and I lived by like a show that I love's filming location, like, yeah. Old Bag wants to be the only fan. Well, Old Bag is already a gatekeeper. Let me get this straight. Then let me get this gay. Damn. There is another person who could have committed this crime. The old woman and the 10-year-old boy are in cahoots. They're the same person. It's a Benjamin Button Looper situation. Definitely the grade school boy. I guess the assistant? So you're saying the Steel Samurai in the picture is really the assistant? That's correct, Your Honor. Oh, I'm sorry, you don't want an extra day in court together? Oh, I'm getting penalized. One more chance, please. Very well. My bad. It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Oh no, Phoenix is being penalized by Edgeworth. I wish. I'd be failing this all the time. That's odd. Isn't this the part where... He said, disappointingly. Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? And pounces on me, ooh-woo? What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy. The one whose photo I erased. He's only a grade schooler, though. As you said, 2nd or 3rd grade, was it? He could have killed a man. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 Oh my god, you're really gonna insinuate that a 10-year-old could kill a man? He did it for the TikToks, yeah. Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Is Edgeworth still trying to do the whole, yo, you need to withhold information? Not to talk about? By whom? Huh? You mean it wasn't Edge? Oh, good. My boy's trying to better himself. What? Testify? So if it wasn't Edgeworth, then someone at the studio? Yep, Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. Your Honor, we have learned there were... Yeah, thank you, man. I was going to say, we need to go question these people. I want to meet the rest of the hot animes. October 18, Global Studios. Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey, I accused her of being a murderer in court. Oh my god, and they boarded up the vent. No more amogusing for you. If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. What, you want to rip the grate off? Then we can question him. Really, Nick? We can? Whoa, she's serious? Uh-oh. Rip it open. We'll lure the child in. And then we'll accuse him of murder. Hit the like button if you're not a murderer. Donate and become a member if you're not a murderer. So they were trying to protect the director? More the producer, really. Ugh, the producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. She could kill a guy they'd covered up for her. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. There's some flowers here and a broken piece of fence that's pointy. You're about to meet a pretty uncomfortable character. Oh, geez. Huh? Oh, my God. How can you not know the great salmonella? Ew. What is it? You know on closer inspection. No. Lol, buffer overrun pant. You don't deserve a fun voice. About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder, if I see him again, I'm taking him down. Good, please go beat his ass for me. Nick, I think she's losing it. And look, a megaphone. A real-life megaphone. Thinking quickly, Maya constructed a homemade megaphone, using only a squirrel, some string, and a megaphone. Was the director present at the morning run-through? Yes, he was. Cool, we're all gonna say he did it? I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. He's so bad that ghosts have to help him. Do I have to talk to him again? Oh, okay. Oh, it's the... Yeah. I'm like, this child is the producer of this hit show? This child is the child we talked about earlier, who definitely committed a murder. Cody Hackins? That's not a pun, is it? His name's just Cody. Call me kiddo again, and oh my God, he has a murder weapon. This kid did it. So you're a fan of the Steel Samurai. I happen to be somewhat of an anime myself. Oh, this is it, Nick. The key. Piano key to my heart. You know, this game would be a lot easier if we had a keyblade. It opened. That's the power of the keyblade. Great, let's go, Nick. Let's go. Chat, let's go. Trailer, I hardly. Oh, hell yeah. I love her. Seems like she's gonna agree to meet me at a coffee shop and later we'll go to a crystal store. Is that producer really that scary? She's certainly not normal. Ew, I don't know. Why did it, the way it flashed. Oh, it was fucking terrifying. Am I a suspect? No, never. It's a little early for giving up, don't you think? Huh? You've got one lead. No, not again. Hi, Mia. I'd say we're halfway to the stream goal for us to keep that opacity down. I can't get demonetized on this. Just when you think you're out, bam, ghost sister. Mia, it's you. What did you mean we have one lead? The boy, of course. That small child is definitely the murderer. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix. No, there is another. Thanks, now I'm more worried than I was before. Oh my God, why? It makes me feel weird. Puff. I ain't passing this shit, walk on by. Kids, dare to say no. Lay 'em flat, Huff Puff. Oh my God, she's still here. That made me jump. Steel Samurai card added to the court record. I'll trade you Slifer the Sky Dragon. Don't. You have activated a traumatic memory. Someone stole my Slifer the Sky Dragon in 6th grade. And now I'm reliving it. I gave up on anime that day. No, that was the bowling. In 7th grade, that made me give up on anime. Found you. Bleh. Damn it. He's getting away. Come back. There, he's back. How did she... Phoenix. Here's the thing. I know it's supposed to be Mia, and I'm trying to just get used to that. It's just weird because it's the body of a 17-year-old in a fully grown woman's spirit, but then she transforms into the body of a fully grown woman. So, like, I'm trying to think of it as, like, a cosplay-esque presentation instead of the body of a 17-year-old that suddenly looks like an adult. I'm trying really hard. Please bear with me here. It just makes me uncomfy. Anyway, it's just possession. It's not weird. It's still a little weird. It takes a little getting used to. The Steel Samurai is so cool. I think he's the bomb. Poggers. Right, fellow kids? That Steel Samurai sure got that riz. So true, bestie. Looks like a little persuasion's necessary. Maybe a bribe? This look familiar? Hey, you are? You are, you know, ultra rare. That card's really hard to get. Whatever, I don't need that card. Huh? I got a double. Did I just myself over? Now I don't have that key card? That's a rare card. You want to see where a dead body was, kid? Why'd you give Penny asthma? She's supposed to be out of breath because she's the only assistant. Can I threaten you? Sorry. Not sure what that is. I was hoping if I returned the keys. I'm an attorney. Tell me. Sorry. There's no health bar out of the courtroom. I'll threaten you with the picture of a spear. Do you want some pills? Nailed it. First try. Right, everybody? First try. That's a Steel Samurai trading card. Actually, I'm one card away from a complete set. Oh, that's annoying. Do I just happen to have the one card she needs? That's it. That's the card I need. I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am. I need that card. Oh my god. Please, I beg you, trade with me. I have Slifer the Sky Dragon. Trade with you? Yes, trade. Trade cards. There we go. Ultra rare premium card. Huh? It's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please. Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate? I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot. No. Also, those cards sound basic as shit. You throw in a Pikachu and a Charmander. I don't want cards. I want information. If he knows something that could help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow. Yeah, where are your parents? Steel Samurai always wins, always! Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady. Really? Are you sure? Well, then I'm happy to accept. Thank you. Contains photos of every victory and every... Oh, okay. What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life. She worked hard to get where she is, and then she was... murdered. You respect her. She could have been my anime girlfriend, but then she died, and now she visits me in the body of a 17-year-old, and it's weird. The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used a samurai spear, just like always. One shot, one kill, one punch! I heard everything, yeah. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. No, I ain't going. Who do we call when the cops kidnap a kid? What just happened? I wish I could fully enjoy being able to talk to Miles and Mia at the same time. There's just a tiniest little asterisk. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Salmonella, I'm a director, television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. He did it. Yeah, exactly. A hint would be very welcome right now. I'm gonna press the creepy one. Oh. Haven't we heard another of this pointless line of questioning? My hero. Edgeworth bullying Bill. Bill, my hero. You got me. I suppose you might say that. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Woo, recess. I'm gonna play Foursquare. Let's do it. The text box goes away. You get a good old shot of her boobs before they get back in. That intense cleave. Mia, can you visit me in the body of a 25-year-old? Minimum? 26. Rental car age and above. I think I've hit that point in my life. Oh, and he's too short. Oh, that's so cute. Your Honor, please. You could arrange a box for him to stand on. Oh, right. God, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Why did I make him British at the last minute? Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness. What? Just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around? That's okay, Edgeworth. Kids weren't really on my vision board, so it's fine. Please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness. Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. Good. Well, I have my camera with me now. A little bit of the time for a shot, but you... Boom! I use your hyperfixations against you, small child! Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Oh my god! Everybody with a hootie hole theory got confirmed. Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? You're a federal criminal now. I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or prosecuting attorney? I'll lie with you right now, Phoenix Wright. You can see the box. Oh, this game is incredible. How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap. Samurai used our words first? Something like that. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? Me. I will use a slap on you, Phoenix Wright. Oh, how I'll slap you and grab you close. But you missed the most important part. The killing blow. I'm kind of happy this kid didn't see a murder happen. Here's my proof. What's that? The camera. Where's a little curtain and the tripod? That kid found out his parents are getting a divorce. Look at that face. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? Welcome to the real world, kid. Life sucks and your heroes are murderers. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow. This feels great. I really love making this kid cry. Did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? I know what point he's trying to make, and that's really clever. It sounds like people are like mad at him for not taking a picture of a dead body. Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. This kid grows up to make a YouTube video called The Steel Samurai is Garbage. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. I get it. Holy shit, this kid, he's gonna... Never mind, he's starting a true crime podcast. Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. Show us, quick. No way, man, not if you're gonna look at me like that. You're both staring at each other really intensely and, like, not breaking eye contact, and you're both getting really sweaty. Find the inconsistency in the photo. Oh my god. Find the inconsistency in the photo. Ah, sharp. Oh, it's Studio 2. And who said dumb little bits and fucking around doesn't help solve a murder case? Chaos and foolishness prevails again. Also my genius. I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. And Mr. Edgeworth is what I'm getting at. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. Oh, great. I'm being accused of murder again because my fingerprints are on it. Edgeworth, honey, my love, you've heard of fingerprints before, right? Empty bottle given to the judge. The judge's fingerprints are on this. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Oh, that's right. We live in a weird universe where a trial can only last 3 days. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back. Don't tell him that. Don't tell him that. Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director? Sal, he's soft, a pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. Treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Oh, why would anyone like being... When you're older. That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't, Maya. Don't you dare ask Edgeworth that question. Yeah. No touching. Yeah. Did Gumshoe just punch me? How is Edgeworth doing anyway? Has he mentioned me? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He keeps saying, I will get that Phoenix Wright. I will grab him. I will get him. But he thinks he's alone when he says it. He was in the waiting room and he crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa. Yeah, Phoenix Wright's gonna need a description of the events. Wow. I'm tired and I think I'm being too aggressive. I almost said the furry of Edgeworth. Hello. How's it going? This is evidence. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks... God damn it. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed, and then she ripped it in front of her rival's grandpa. I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. Samurai Summer. I don't know if I did that right. Now I go back to the studio? Damn it. Damn it. Someone yell at me. There we go. This week is the last episode of the Steel Samurai. What? Well, yeah, Maya, what'd you think they were gonna do? Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. You know who knows more about this? Miss Old... Oh, shit. She was here at the studios back then, you know. That would explain why she's a little protective of him, I guess. Shouldn't we also tell Gumshoe that a murder happened that was then covered up here? I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Never mind. Who told? Who did you hear that from? Nickels, Nick. Penny Nickels? Oh, damn. Because they pay her pennies and nickels? Oh, no. You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mob. Oh, shit. She said... See ya. Here, take this. A photograph? Shit, lady, you kept this? You just have it on standby at your office? The wind. The wind is blowing. The symbol of the death of my people. I'm still not the biggest fan of the cartoony Link art style, but shit, the ending of Wind Waker is so cool. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Oh, she's gonna kill my ass. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now. Oh, you did it. The music stopped. You're telling me to give you evidence of a crime. Boys. Oh my god. I like where this is headed. Check, please. Yay, Gumshoe. Hold it right there. I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow. What? A detective heard you. He heard you? Does he not have any credibility? Sorry I was a little latte with my entrance. It looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. Till we get back to that court. Then it's Edgeworth. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. And the prosecution will be caught with their pants down as well. I entered the trail. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk, it irritates me. Hell yeah, King, hit that desk an extra time. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oh, I thought he was... Oh, I thought we were reconciling. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same can be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. He has a very sizable, average-sized desk. Mr. Edgeworth. You still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest. The chest, Edgeworth. I know you know where a man's chest is located. What? Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio One. And you used the studio van to do it. I know that you had a plan. You worked hard on that part. So let me drive my van into your heart. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win? And then everyone kissed. Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? I lost? Throw your shit at me? Something. I collect them and I sell them. That's how I make money as an attorney. Wait, so you mean... D. Vasquez, it was you? You killed Jack Hammer? Edgeworth is pissed. He left his body. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but, there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Did you do it? No. I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? You ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. God damn it. Damn. As it seems, there are no further questions. I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. Oh my god, are we in love again? My hero. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth. I was hoping to come up with a question while I was Oh, honey, you tried. Oh, you tried. I forgive you. I see. Very well. Yay! I requested the witness testify again. Are you titillated by the truth, Edgeworth? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. I wanted to see him cross-examine you again. What exactly do you want her to testify about? Oh, he's trying. I love that the theme is kicking in when he's trying. Verily, I say, ergo, I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. Why did Edgeworth... Don't jinx this. Don't ruin this for me, Maya. Wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? Yeah, and I broke him. Shattered the mask. He did it for me. Very well. She just said... Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. This is exciting. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. If you understood love, you'd understand that. I get it. Or are you thinking of a career changing to defense? Switching teams? That's a Better Call Saul joke. I'm not taking credit for that. I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. King, let's go. Let's find the truth. It's not like you're paid on a commission. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? This is what? This is a court of truth and love. How dare you? Don't let everything Miles just did for you go to waste. He'd still call him Edgeworth. I don't think they would switch to first names. Maybe on, like, birthdays or something. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah. And when was he doing this? Well, it would have to have been after he put on... It is so satisfying to see them working together. Please stand side by side and hold hands, maybe kiss. Just do it. Let's be roommates and get a farm upstate together. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom, his guilt weighed him down, no doubt. Finishing each other's accusations, bringing us to the present day, Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. Do you guys just want the courtroom to yourselves? Should we all leave? I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me, and I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright? Well, I keep useful men around too. I got him right over there, helping me with this case. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. Thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Babe, okay? We'll talk about this later. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. Oh, I was like, oh my God, who's that? That's Will Powers from behind. Edgeworth doesn't believe in miracles, but he believes in Phoenix Wright. So he had to correct him on the record because it would kill him inside that the man he loves is defined legally in a court document as a miracle. He could love him as a genius. It would keep him up at night if he was legally defined as a miracle in a court document. I figured it out. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume. Oh, yeah, the studio is completely scrapping the show as a tax write-off. Is something wrong? No, of course not. Nick, Edgeworth. Everyone, shut up. Front-facing Edgeworth is a little softer than I anticipate. Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. Huh? Maybe we'll have something to talk about over dinner tonight? Anything but steaks, haha. And they hold hands and leave the courtroom. That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time. Phoenix Wright. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar. Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all. How do they know each other? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with... Oh my God, everybody shut up, it's happening. W's in chats, it's happening. He said feelings, unnecessary feelings, and saddle. It's happening. Is this real? Chat, is this real? He said the line, gay people, W. Are you just saying this to make me happy? Is this happening? Did I call it? Hootie hole theory confirmed? I need someone to hold my hand. Thanks to you, I'm saddled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Unnecessary feelings. Yes. Unease and uncertainty. All I am certain of is that I want you by my... Please. We taught him to find the truth instead of trying to guarantee wins. Daddy, I helped fix him. I can fix him, Papa. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. What? No? Don't ever show your face in front of me again. Because you want him behind you? Are they flirting? That's what I came here to tell you. Chat, what the you all lied to me. Yeah, thank you. I don't know what just happened, but what the hell? Thank you. Give him some time, he has daddy issues. No spoilers, Bill, but we didn't lie. All right, congratulations, you're not a murderer. We were swept up in excitement. Trust the process. I want them to gay now. Case 4 is going to be so good. What, is it a Valentine's Day scavenger hunt? I can't even look at you, chat, but I have to right now. I feel like you all lied to me. Was that guy your friend? Really? Really, William? What? Friends? As if fucking Maya Fey, the first Edge Wright shipper, the first Wrightworth shipper, queen, stan, icon, ahead of her time. I did that to myself. I did that to myself. Oh my God. I feel like this is a good time to remind everyone to like, leave comments, apologize. If you're watching this as a VOD, comment, chat, that was cruel, chat, but I get it. Admit that you would do the same. They're rivals. Rivals. Right, Nick? For now we are. I get... Phoenix, right? Is this intentional? Like, I'm not even joking anymore. Like, this left like a, haha, I kind of feel like they used to be dating or they should be dating, or I feel like there's an energy between them. This is canon for now, until we finally get that drink at the top of the Empire State Building on New Year's Eve. Like, what? Until we meet at my jazz club in Casablanca. For now. For now. When he's ready. For now we are. I guess. Me. Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Because fuckfaces are trying to limit the things you're allowed to learn in school, kiddo. I'm sorry. Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Oh, sweet, sweet summer child. Her gaydar don't work. Exactly. Come on, Nick, tell me, what's the deal with you and... Oh my god. Have your older sister's ghost clarify this. They went back to making kids shows again. Yay, except that means the director wrote, like, he's the showrunner, right? Or he conceptualized it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? You have to trade with Cody and the assistant. Fine, fine, I'll do it. What, all the witnesses become our friends? Is that the canon? And the prosecutors who switch sides become something more? Hello? Who's this fucking James Bond villain giving my fucking boyfriend-to-be a migraine? Ooh, Margaritaville? Wait, why was there a parrot? Am I being silly? Or like, I feel like if they're not going to get together, they have been together. At last, I shall have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Okay. Well, and a happy new... No! No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He would never. Chad, is this real? No, he didn't. I thought he was going to be like a witness or something based off of the art. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. It's not spoilers. It showed the art once I finished the previous chapter. That's why I used it in the thumbnail. Hey guys, number 3 is case 4. It's confusing. And I'm looking at him holding his head like he's got a headache. And I'm like, oh, he must have to like testify against somebody or something. Cause like the scary man looks like his dad. Evil Edgeworth, you take that back. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. I'll rig the whole case myself. I'm gonna Saul Goodman this shit. He's getting out scot-free. Do you know if there are any good water? Why are we talking about waterfalls right now? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick. Isn't it obvious? I need to throw myself out of a waterfall after watching what happened to Edgeworth in the intro. Gourd Lake is pretty close. Something tells me we shouldn't go there, right? They were on like a little boat. Would my boyfriend holding the murder weapon was clearly framed. The gun is sentient. It's anime. The gun was possessed by a ghost. I solved it. Me is the criminal, which would be equally as devastating. Next in the news, a large unidentified animal is sighted at Gourd Lake. It was your mother. We interrupt this program to bring you Courage, the Cowardly Dog. If I press this button one more time, his heart's gonna snap in half. The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections, as well as the way that he would brood when a specific defense attorney would show up. The long eye contact they would hold has been written about endlessly. F in the chat for Phoenix Wright's heart. What? When? Where? Whom? How? Why? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. Ah, shit. I need someone to talk to. Phoenix needs someone to talk to. He better have a really good explanation. Like he said something mean about me, and he defended me in the name of true love, or the gun was possessed. Front-facing Edgeworth, what have you done? Ah! Hello? Come back here. So you've come to laugh at the fallen angel, attorney. Then laugh. Laugh. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me like this. Not like this. Yes. We need to get him out of here. There's a glass between them and now they can't kiss. I feel like this isn't the right time to add sexual tension between them. I'm upset. Gordy. Please tell me he was hunting for the Loch Ness Monster and the Loch Ness Monster killed somebody. Oh, Gumshoe. Don't worry, buddy. We're gonna find whatever demon monster or ghost did this. Stop drawing art of it like it happened. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth? I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. I'll lick that witness right now. Right. Who cares what the witness says? Do you know who will be Mr. Edgeworth's defense? Why are we pretending like Maya's asking all these questions and not us? Well, pal, then you got a job to do. Help out Mr. Edgeworth. You prove that baje you wear isn't some fancy piece of metal. Prove it to me, pal. Show me you're an attorney. Damn, he's breathing heavy. I'm glad someone's in his corner other than me. Oh, it's Christmas today. I'd forgotten. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick? Talk to Santa. Oh, I can't enjoy your banter when my beautiful boy is in an awful cold jail. Do I just whip it out, show him who's boss? Assert my dominance? Edgeworth, my love, let me defend you. Good one, right? But I'm not that hard up. Not yet. Try again. Maya, leave. I never noticed how gray and kind of purple your eyes are. What? Damn, he shattered all of their confidence. I kind of love that. I mean, I'd have no confidence around him either. Look at him. He's strong. He's handsome. Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask. What if we held hands? Just kiss me and make me your attorney already. Kim and Jimmy didn't face these kind of problems. Society just wasn't ready for Phoenix and Miles. What? What? That doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about... Oh, tell me exactly everything he said in detail. Do you have a recording? He kept saying, Rikid, over and over. You'd think it's as if you guys had made out before, maybe a little more. You might have pretended it was the buzz from the alcohol, but you knew that you were both stoned sober. Criminal affairs? What about lawyer affairs? Okay, wait. Oh my god, that camping sign. No camping. Anyway. I don't think there's anything of note here. The teeth. I was reading the dialogue and I noticed the teeth, they look like Sonic the Hedgehog eyes. Hey you, get your hands off of that. Don't try to play stupid with me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah. Like they say in Texas, we're walking here. I say those southern folks talk with that exaggerated drawl. Why, they must be dumb. See? Backstory. She intentionally talks like a New Yorker to subvert the stereotype and stick it to the Yanks. Great then, I'm Lotta hot. But y'all can call me... This was definitely supposed to be Southern. I'm so happy. Kind of hard to remember which I seen when. God damn. They really wanted you to be Southern, and I'm not giving up. I've never ridden on a boat. Really? Well, how about we go out on one when the trial is finished? With Edgeworth. And you watch from the shore. Was one of these boats used in the murder? I wonder. Do your cross-examination of the testimony of the boat. Oh my god, look at the little boy. Oh, it looks like a Squirtle had a really bad hair day. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. Very close to him. And hold his hand. I've been writing fanfic about the two of you for quite some time. He needs help, and you're the ones to help him. Bro, I am trying to hold that man's hand so bad right now. How can you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Well, I think that was obvious. We got a strong working relationship. We trust each other, and that's how it works. A working relationship? Don't say that in front of Phoenix. Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust. And you have my word on that. Can we get the autopsy report? I'm tired of hearing someone who isn't me give my man so many compliments. One bullet shot to the heart. And you're to blame. Darling, you give love a bad name. Oh my god, Bon Jovi predicted Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Can you show me that Photo of the victim? No, Maya, for the last time, you're not looking at pictures of dead bodies until you're at least 21. Hey, take a look. It's in a book. Reading. Oh, okay. I also would be very inclined to get that tattoo. 1 million views. I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. Hey, I'm witnessing here. Just like we say in Texas. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. That's what they say in Brooklyn, Louisiana. Hey. I knew it. I knew he exists all along. Fuck you, Mom and Dad. Larry! What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. Gotta give money for dates, you know. My girl Keonce deserves the best. Oh, Keonce's a fine, fine woman, Nick. Hoot. Wow, a Santa costume. She must be really nice. Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? Oh, Larry, no. She's not your... Not my... What? No, she's not. I'm his partner, Maya Faye. I'm, the little sister. Please stop calling me cute immediately. Sister? Hardly. Wow, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister. What a way to make a living. I want a Dolly Parton Hootie crossover so bad. There was a murder here last night. And since you work here, have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Keonce, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold. Oof. Turns out I was the one shot in the heart. We get an autopsy report for that burn? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. What? Oh, is that the whole... That can't be the whole backstory. I know them so well because when Phoenix dated Miles, we all became good pals. So, Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick and him and I used to hang out all the time. Most of the time it was just the two of them, but, you know, they'd hang out a lot, holding hands and singing songs for hours. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud, studying all the time, trying to be like father. Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow. Wait, then why is he a... Yeah, okay. No, he's a prosecuting attorney. It's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. Huh. Well, go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Justice for everyone. Blah, blah, blah. As soon as I get that Sandpiper money, I'm opening a pro bono case. I wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know, Nick? Might have been when we broke up. Those people need eyeballs, and the music just changed. This guy. He's a lawyer that was at the office Mia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis. Let's go progression. Oh, and his painting's still gonna be missing. He didn't get that back when we arrested Mr. White. He can't keep getting away with this. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. That's Hammond, Robert Hammond. You say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot? He was the defense attorney in that case. That case? Yeah, the DL6 incident. DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again. DL6 is what they called me in college. That doesn't work. What does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth? It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. What? His father? Miles had a dad? Jokes aside about the imminent relationship between Miles and Phoenix, what if he doesn't want us defending him because of Maya, not Phoenix, right? Because that's her mom. I just don't want you anywhere near this case without me holding your hand, understand? I feel like a dick for grilling him this hard, but yet he needs a defense. Look at a picture of Maya's mom. Ugh. Edgeworth? It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited, yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. Once you start on something, you always see it through to completion. About the DL6 incident. Right, DL6. I got lost in your eyes. He just like, look, right, DL6. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. Oh, look at his concerned, handsome little face. The DL6 incident was when my father died. Oh, shit. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. Holy damn! My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. Edgeworth, are you okay? Did he just say that he saw his dad's murder? Damn, and he potentially, or at least was in what he was told, that he talked to the ghost of his dad. Holy shit. That spirit medium, that was my mom. Oh, he didn't know? I mean, I'm not gonna judge you on an intellectual level. Something tells me you looked at her name and disassociated that knowledge. The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago. The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. What happened to the suspect, the one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. Maybe even a judge? Just every single character is wrapped in this. So was your father a lawyer? Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps? I'd rather not talk about it. Yeah, Maya, how about we talk about your dead parents? Like, damn. It pains me to ask you this now. Oh, yay, this does. Please. Yes, 1,000 times yes. 1,000,000 times yes. I know. You want us to defend you. Yes. Will you? Of course we will. For the rest of our lives. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. I remember doing many things to you, but never anything for you. Edgeworth's request, put in pocket. Be sure to make a photocopy for yourself. For your relationship scrapbook. What's that? Oh, shit. Earthquake, it's a big one. Whoa! It's coming down. Whew, that was scary. Huh? Where's Edgeworth? Oh, my sweet, precious boy. He's on the floor shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes. Can someone support him or get him a glass of water or something? Right. We have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. Is he gonna be okay? I don't like that we just leave him there. But I guess, what can we do when he's in the detention center? It might be the logic there, but like, wait for him. Make sure he's okay. Miles Edgeworth has collapsed in a panic attack after the earthquake, and you did nothing. This is not like my fanfic at all. Look what I got. Look what I got. You guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Good boy. Gumshoe, best boy. Oh, right. He did seem to... Phoenix Wright. Now that you mention it, he definitely responded in a way I wasn't expecting. I'm going to best boy. Gumworth, let's go. Edgeshoe, that's pretty good too. Gumshoe x Edgeworth x Wright thruple. Phoenix Wright is not going to be invited into the thruple if he's not going to take Edgeworth's response to earthquake seriously. Phoenix is on thin ice. Yeah, for real. Karma? That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He's me if I never met you. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. I'm not here to flirt today after what you just did abandoning me after an earthquake. Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. That's right. Think of 10 Edgeworths, Phoenix. We could really be using me as help right now. Don't you think? Turn back into her. So weird. I can't. Sorry. I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Aw, man, what bad timing. If only you had taken me to a waterfall. What are you whispering about? You never noticed? Edgeworth, good for you for keeping your eyes front and center. Nothing. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Why is everyone hot? Look at his Hamilton-looking ass. Oh, I'm running out of voices. Something tells me he's going to be talking a lot.
Fool! You seriously think that I would stand here when were I not completely prepared?
Oh, right. My apologies.
I call the detective in charge of this case Detective Dick.
Okay, Gumshoes first. Let's see how this goes. Who's more evil, MVK? Who's MV? Oh, Von Karma or Bill. Is his first letter? What's the M stand for? Thank you, Nicole. I think it's funny too. Manfred. Thank you. Manfred. Who the f names their kid Manfred? 50 people just, my name's Manfred. Manfred like Ice Age, canon.
Testify to the court about the arrest now!
Wait, Mr. Von Karma.
Yes.
Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings.
Little asshole! You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role.
Yes, of course, you're right. No, he's not.
Begin your cross-examination, attorney, now.
What a little bitch. I hate him so much. You received a call from a man, but you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? Jesus. Jesus. I fucking hate this dude. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. The hand he would... What? Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints was on the murder weapon? Your right hand, no less? Say, Maya. Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh. Sorry. It's no good. I'm no good for anything, am I? No, dude, don't say that. If I can't call my sister... Yeah, you're useless. End of game. You're guilty. You're useless. Phoenix Wright. Out? The fact that you could call her once, let alone the 2-3 times you have, is miraculous in and of itself. No, of course not. I need you here. Everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. Really? Whoa. Whoa. Right. Don't jinx this case any more than it is already. It's bad for my heart to see you doubt yourself. How dare you talk down about the man I love?
Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand?
Oh, I've made a horrible mistake.
As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So, the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was a defendant, Miles Edgeworth.
The evidence is decisive. Very well. This court finds the... Whoa! Well, wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet.
A cross-examination?
Haha. Examine this cross. And he just flips him off. Damn it. I think I know contradictions in this, but I don't know the contradiction that the game wants me to find right now. There's too many bangs and not enough photos, and there's not enough total bangs with how many shots fired from the gun. And there's something else in the lake because people were searching for a monster. I was in my car. Was it a fast car? Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. She's right.
Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Me? What did I do? I was the one who... Yeah, I was gonna say, are we, like, bound together with, like, tape?
What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Haha, more like Phoenix wrong. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again.
But But he is in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me.
Very well. You, child, jail. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom. Immediately. Oh, no, I'm all alone. No. Is she just being told to go outside, or is she going to jail? I feel like we've said jail and go outside. Fuck you. Yeah. Slap that document, sir. Look at this photograph. Every time I do. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The man on the left looks kind of like a dong. This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What, you got that 4K 60 FPS in your eyeballs? You do not have enough rods and cones. Could you see the defendant that night? Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could. As we say in Queens, Mississippi, we're truth in here. You're right. It was a cold night. The mist was thick as grits. I love every time I go to New York, I have to at least get one bowl of grits. Wait, binoculars? You were supposed to be looking at the stars. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars! Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? Hell, yeah. This is make it or break it time. I'm gonna smash your f***ing camera if you don't tell the truth. It was set up for loud noises. Okay, good, the music stopped. What was Miss Hart trying to find at the lake? A fucking ghost. Probably Gordy. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here, taken when a gun fired on the lake. Just gonna softly slap this piece of evidence so it remembers who's in charge. I thought, you know, I could be a witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got the photograph. It makes you laugh. You got proof. Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this. That's why I took this photo and... Yep, there's more than one. What a piece of shit. I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. It shows him shooting the victim. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? Because it does not exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. We still can't see their faces, but everyone is dressed really well and have majestic hands. Lake photo. That's not a picture of a lake. That's a picture of two men blasting each other. You asked for the enlargement. You got... Why... Man, Edgeworth should be saying this. And little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. 'Cause I'm such a good little boy. I suppose this means the cross-examination is over, obviously. Turns out he's pushing this through because he has to go to the bathroom really bad. He's old. There is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might that be? I can tell that that's not Edgeworth's enlargement. I'd be able to spot it from a mile away. Mr. Wright. Oh, is it the wrong gun? That'd be kind of... Can I not check the court record? Oh, no. Oh, no. I guess I can go with the gun. What? Wait. Look at the hand holding the pistol. So not... I saw the pistol and got excited. The hand holding the pistol. The hand? That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. Oh! Prints from Edgeworth's right hand, and he was holding it with his left. Fucking left-handed, unite. I thought the gun was going to be wrong, but okay, sick. Nailed it. 360 no scope. That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Wouldn't know, because it's not Edgeworth's. Let me show you what that left hand does. The man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Now let him out so I can give him a big old kiss. Did we do it?
Who but the defendant could have shot the victim?
Larry? I mean, it's obviously not Miss Hart or Larry, so the victim? There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Yes, good. They'll never say it was me. You see Larry just rubbing his hands in the back menacingly. Good. The prosecution and defense attorney's in my pocket.
An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot.
The distance?
And no matter the distance, I want you to know that deep down inside of me, the victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. Meter, I hardly.
A meter? Meter, I hardly. The prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood. Yes, Your Honor.
Pooh.
That is all. The court is adjourned. In reality, we'd be done because it's not our job to prove who did it, just that my client didn't, right? Oh, unless Edgeworth's out of prison and the two of us are going to team up, hold hands, and save the day. Don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right? What? What were you not? The judge literally just said, because of the prints, it literally can't be you. We can go get a sandwich or coffee or meet at the top of the Empire State Building. The world's our oyster. I'm gonna go check on Maya. Oh. Right. What? Tell her something for me. What? If you turn into Mia Fey in front of my boyfriend one more time, tell her to watch what she says in court. Come on, man. Don't be that hard of a Seto Kaiba. Great, now we gotta get you out of jail again. Maya, have you been questioned yet? No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning. Whew. Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money ready. Sure is quiet here with nobody around. Right. I have to get Maya out of that detention cell soon. Well, what else was I supposed to... Take that! Just throwing money until they let her go. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hatting crime the way he does. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes. I wanted to talk to you about Maya Fey. Huh? She's not out on bail yet? I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. I'll be honest with you, pal. I shed a tear or two. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved, I saw his lip trembling. And it definitely wasn't when he was staring at you, Penix. I was wondering how much is bail going to be? Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is, oh, my king. That filled my heart with joy. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. What? Edgeworth? Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Okay, maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent too. Phoenix, the solution to not having to deal with rent anymore is to move in with Edgeworth when you're ready. Oh, that reminds me of what I really am. Never made it as a wise man. Thanks for bail. Thank Edgeworth. Huh? Mr. Edgeworth did that? Oh. If this is what gets her to like summon her sister, like I might cry. And that is the weirdest feeling because this game is so bizarre, but I love it so much. I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick. Like just thinking about that like made my eyes a little wet. Okay, good. I'm like, did I miss a step? She's outside now. We nailed it. 360 no scope. Speed run still on. No damage, no death. World record, all %. I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder. Oh, please tell me you're in a different case. Right. You mean the first time you witness? Anyway. Listen, good. What I need from you is information about Gordy. Okay, Nick. Let's get hunting. Hunting? You don't seriously mean Gordy? I sure do. What about Edgeworth? What if they're the same, Nick? We'll bring Gordy to Edgeworth. He'll be your pet. I'll be your daughter, you're my two dads, and Gordy'll be our dog. Think of the fan art. And the third bill is there too. Or the family is watching his content together. Yo, Nick! What happened with Edgy? Well, he made it through the first day in court all right. Hey, Larry, did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? Yeah, it's Nick, right? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy. Maya, are you shaming a man with trauma? Oh, do you miss your sister? You like when I do that? Maya, go fucking find a waterfall. Use surf or waterfall or some shit. That's weird. I don't think it was ever like that in school. Something traumatic must have happened to him. Maybe we shouldn't make fun of him. Doesn't that Steel Samurai look a little out of place? I mean, it's so huge. Something tells me that it went off around midnight. Do you think Gordy really exists? Nah, I think somebody probably saw something else that they just thought was Gordy. Would all keep sounds? Yeah, he's involved somehow. He'd be totally a believer. Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gordy? The monster down in Gordlocke? Not personally, no. Well, we're looking for it. Huh? Are you out of your minds? Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick. Oh, I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lotta. Detective Gumshoe will aid your search for Gordy. Huh? I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence. Really? Introducing secret weapon number... Give me missiles? He's a kid. Oh, he's a puppy. I want the puppy. Missile, your boy. Oh, I'm taking him home. Next, secret weapon number 2, a fishing pole. What? Secret number 3, a metal detector. Missile borrowed from Detective Gumshoe. Do I need them all? Will I need them all, or is there one I can skip? Hunting for a monster, anything is possible. Yay, I got a trophy. A good spot. For what? Time to do some fishing! What are you gonna use for bait? Oh. We should have brought Missile along with us too. At least then we'd have bait. Phoenix Wright! Oh, she hit me, and you deserve it. Metal detector. Nick! It's beeping! The metal detector found something. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya. Why do I have to check it out? Because I only have one suit. Air tank at dubious value retrieved. I think I know. Yep. Why would I have a thing like that? I can already breathe air, see? Nailed it. Look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it. Tell us. What I said, the compressor was busted. So I took the tank and I tried to fill the Samurai up with that. And then, blam! The valve busted open and made this incredible noise. And it took my poor deflated Steel Samurai with it. Off in a gourd lake? Sure scared me out of my gourd, that's for sure. Pun. All that happened on the 20th or so. So I went out every night in a boat looking for it. And then I shot a man. It flew way out there. It took me 4 whole days to find it. The night before last was the night of the murder. Oh my God, Larry killed a guy. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But you see, I went home before midnight. God, his serious face is jarring. What's changed, Jesse? We're still gonna cook. And this is Gordy. Y'all got the scoop on Gordy for me yet? Gordy doesn't exist. Fucking in your face. There's a stand near here. A hot dog stand. Anime glasses push. Light flashes over my glasses. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. It looks so silly. The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple was taking a photograph of the lake. The music shift. A promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here. Let's get cracking, Nick. Hold on. My camera clicked twice, you know. Should have clicked 3 times. Wait, so you have another photo? Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all, just the lake. Figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but yeah, take it. Bye now, y'all take care. If you're ever in the neighborhood. In the deep south, I'll make you a south style pizza. Oh my god, it's Margaritaville. Ah, Meg, that you? Hey, is that Keith? Keith with you? Polly, the kids are home. Hello, Squawk. Keith? Yes? I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny. Nick, what's the wet noodle? You, nerd, go along with the bit. Hello, Squawk. Meh. The snot animation and like the carnival. Like I feel like I should be shooting water in his mouth. Haven't got many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, yo, dude, we want to ride one of your boats. Youngsters. Darned if I understand them. So the parrot's name is Polly. Parrot added to the... Oh, that's going to come up at some point. One of the gunshots was the parrot imitating it. Old Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words. Polly, what's your name? Paul Lee. Squawk. Cute. My memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just tell everything important to old Polly here. Polly, who's the murderer? Me. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. Squawk. I'm an attorney. ZZZ. This is annoying. That's a lawyer's badge. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. Got you figured out now. You're not Keith? Alright, that'll help. But on one condition. When this case is over and done, you'll kill me. Nick, are you sure about this? Anything to get this case solved. You don't understand how many dreams I've had of me and Edgeworth quitting the law to run a pasta shop together. Who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? Ooh. It'd be Wright noodles, you idiot. Phoenix Wright is a buffoon. Autopsy. ZZZ. That's so annoying. Did you see this murder? Yep. I've seen this. Somehow I don't think we're gonna get much useful information from this guy. Maya, maybe we should be leaving. Oh wait, I had one more question. Polly, have we forgotten something? Squawk! Oh, fuck. Don't forget DL6. Squawk. Hey, Dad. This is getting weird. Who is this old guy? That was cool. Detective Gumshoe, please help us. Huh? We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. Mr. Edgeworth forbid us from reading the Philae. Parrot knew about that incident. The incident? DL6. What? Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Through there is the Stashians records room. I'll give you special permission to go in and find what you need. It's happening too smoothly. December 28, 2001. Wait. 2000. Does this take place in 2016? There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all of the lights went out. Oh my god. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. That would be scary like that, in the dark. Maybe you shouldn't make fun. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors? One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart, and you're to blame. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? Whoever killed Edgeworth's dad killed this person too, because they're both shot in the heart, and they're to blame. They give love a bad name. Bon Jovi taught me all I needed to know about solving murders. So the earthquake and watching his father die happened at once. No wonder he has such a big response to that. I see where Edgeworth got it. Holy shit. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. The man arrested as a suspect in DL6 was... I read that as Yami Yugi for a second. So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it. But he was found innocent, thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond, the victim in our case. Nick, are we gonna take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? Now all that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. I am loaded up on my allergy medicine and Dayquil. I took a test and it's negative, so it's not that. We're going to do our best to keep up the voices. If we get a little tired, we're going to respect that. I'm being very brave, so everyone please admire me on my half birthday for how brave I am. But I just wanted to prefix that in case we give up on the voices. Leave comments, engage with my shit on social media. You have to click so I can stay in your algorithms, and it's so frustrating, and I don't get how it works. I hate the internet, but I love you, YouTube. Let's go. The defense is ready, Your Honor. I'm also really glad I did this, because this is going to help my voice out a lot today. Or if you just don't speak, that's fine too. Very well. Apparently the prosecution is also ready.
The prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. I'm a big fan of the third bill, you see, and 3 is kind of a magic number. It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I didn't even put money in the parking meter. I'm so confident.
God, that face creeps me out. Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet.
Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate.
Can I just put the controller down for 3 minutes? F this guy. The witness will state his name. Well, since your mother calls me Daddy, you might as well too.
The witness does
not remember anything.
beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name.
When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. I don't like that I'm staring down the barrel of this anime pistol. Are you gonna, like, cover the cost of me not doing my job? Hello?
There is nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict, now!
Yes, Mr. Wright? Bro, I'm gonna examine the shit out of this cross. Very well. You may begin. Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma. I didn't realize it was gonna move on its own. I was watching the animation. He looks, stressed.
Skip to the end of the game. I'll tell you who the murderer was.
It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight.
That would make it the 25th.
When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today. Me.
I asked him and he remembered. That is how I remind him of what he really is. Isn't that right? You never made it as a wise man, nor could you cut it as a poor man stealing.
And could you see the man's face?
Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. That man was the defendant. He was saying, "I can't believe he's dead. I must go find the comfort of my lover, Phoenix Wright."
That's pretty damning evidence. I think we know who it is now.
It was him, that Edgeworth boy.
He's dead, so one of us is the murderer. I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. Well, they're not a jury, so, get bent.
Are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun? And the photograph showing a man firing with his
left hand? Exactly.
If you really loved him like you claim to do, you'd know he's ambidextrous.
The judge is lost in thought. What should I do? Keep objecting. This is our job. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for What? Did I fail? What? No. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. No? Did I fail? That is all. This court is adjourned. Did I fail? Oh, there we go. What? Larry! Oh, the boy! Oh, that's right. He made a thing explode or something. The gunshot! I heard it too.
The trial is over. Nick, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this.
She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. Bro, he's like the best friend you've got. No waste of time. Oops, that's too hooty. Yes, I am everything. I am everyone. I withdraw my previous verdict of
Guilty.
I really wanted the text to come back up, and they have to like slowly wipe it away. The confetti guys are coming back in like, oh man, all right, everyone, let's set this back up just in case. Now I must make a sacrifice to the Lord of Law to undo my guilty verdict. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Never have, never will. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I thought it would look cool with my amazing trench coat. Didn't have a reason. Dude, really? Honey, you can't just pick up a gun, especially after someone's been shot. Even I know that. This is our last chance to make our mark. History will know who we are. This is our last chance to make it all count. It's now or never. Right now I can hardly breathe. I know you can do it. Just know that I believe. And it's Edgeworth, and he's wearing a P necklace around his neck. P for Phoenix, right? Instead of T for Troy. Please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December the 24th. All Hallows Christmas Eve.
What the witness was searching for is irrelevant! Unless it's my foot up his ass!
Oh, here we go. 2 gunshots. I didn't know that there was... Oh. No? There we go. I did it on the wrong spot. I got too excited. Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. Banging, we call it. Two people were out banging on that lake. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me all nice and stuff, okay? I can testify for hours and hours. Might have missed the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else. Something else? Yeah, I catch up with, my favorite YouTuber, The Third Bill. I like listening to his videos while I'm doing stuff. It's comforting, you know? He's really passionate about the things he talks about. He's handsome. It's his half birthday. You were listening to your radio at a high volume. Yeah, what's the big problem? It's like having someone next to you, you know? Sometimes I talk back. That's why I don't use a debit card. It's nice to have to go into the bank that someone has to talk to me. Did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, hey, it's almost Christmas and not happy holidays. I've come full circle from some dude yelling at me for wishing him a happy holiday. Then I went, if it makes you feel any better, buddy, I don't mean it. I'm lying. I don't care what kind of winter you have. I'm just being nice because I need to get tipped so I can pay for food and rent. The DJ said, hey, it's almost Christmas when he heard the gunshot. Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. Is that... What? Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas? Is that a big line to everybody? Sorry, now I'm seeing the chat full of almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. The 2 prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight.
Judge, the answer is simple. We are sitting on 2 sides of a time zone.
He's right. The gun was shot like 1,000 times. Why am I still hanging on to the metal detector? Hardly. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That is why this photograph was taken. When Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely still Christmas Eve. Almost Christmas isn't Christmas. That night, there were 2 sets of That night, there were 2... Sorry, everyone. Can I take my dramatic moment back a beat? That night, there were 2 sets of gunshots with a 25-minute pause between them. Good thing we're not doing this live. I'll just edit it. 2 gunshots between them.
There is no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why, the witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera.
Hey, my nose was clear. Wow, now they're attacking me, and I thought I was being such a brave boy. I guess it's got to be that the gun was fired 3 times. If 2 were after midnight... The first time it was fired was in 1864. Yeah, Judge, take that. This is my evidence. That's gotta be why it's facing that way. Because where it's positioned, if it was faced the opposite way, it'd be, this is my evidence. I ran this with several professionals who will testify to the following. 3 is more than 2. I was so confused. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth. Yeah, Phoenix, that's not what you're trying to prove right now. It's just Edgeworth's just quietly bleeding and hasn't told anyone that he's been shot for the last, 4 days.
Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the 2 men on the boat are.
Because we're saying that the murder took place before midnight. This photo happened after midnight. So Hammond is already dead. The murderer met Edgeworth on the boat and just fired a gun. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. Oh, the boat rental guy? You don't know?
Again, you waste my time. You're a time vampire.
I don't know because he never told us. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh, the bird is the witness. I saw everything. Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please, take the stand. What Wright has said was mostly correct. Mostly right, if you will. It's the same as my list of crushes. Mostly right. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. Oh, cool. More it's like he's setting up his own... Oh, is that the Kate? Is that the twist? Did someone put him up to that? That or he's just a pretty dummy.
The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either.
Wait, what? Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared. Oh, good thing that's not my responsibility.
A search warrant has already been issued.
It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. Something I keep forgetting, that this anime's universe, murder trials run on Majora's Mask rules. You have 3 days, 72 hours. Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now, and I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth. Are we getting married? What's happening? Oh my God, kiss. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but what is this about? That night, I still think about that night. It's, oh my God, a nightmare I've had where I ask you to marry me and you say no, and it turns out I'm late for an algebra test. A memory of a crime that I committed. Not telling you I love you? What are we getting at here? A crime you could please. Oh. Never mind. A crime of passion, a crime of love, a crime of the heart that I didn't tell you sooner. Oh, his dad's murder. Oh yeah, we still have to talk about that. Well, we've been talking so much about this, I forgot that, Edgeworth's dad's biz. Maya, are you alright? I really had money down that he was going to confess his love for you today. I lost $25,000. Come on. I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. I'm basically going to be your best man at your wedding. Come on. Or at least the officiant. Why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Why do you trust Larry so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? He's also committing several felonies per case. You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Was that when you two were classmates? Oh, right. When they were... I thought... In my mind, I always pictured grad school, not grade school. Miles and Larry. They saved me, and I'll never forget it. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. Of course you were. Jesus. A class trial. A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Money for lunch, Maya. Catch up. Come on. Psst, psst, psst. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 inside. You gotta understand, that's like $3.8 million to a 3rd grader. So the next day, we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant.
Guilty, he did it! Guilty, it was you!
Thief! These kids suck. Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. What the f*** is your last name, kid? Oh, look at the little boy and his tiny spiky hair and his silly shirt. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting, and that's when it happened. He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. Miles? Niles. Look at the little boy in his little bow tie. Oh, he's so adorable. Oh, it's so cute. And they carved their names in a tree. They promised they'd get married one day. It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Oh, and it was Edgeworth's money. Why don't you all just shut up? This is always how it goes. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Look at little Larry. Very well. I will... Damn. Okay, can we get a shout out to teachers? I will replace the money myself. $38 in the 80s on a teacher's salary? What fucking legend. I was just lucky that I took that day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. Haha. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. That was really sweet. It's really silly. Like, we had this lawyer anime style video game story as a flashback to a class trial. It's very on the nose, but I actually ended up really, really liking that. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney. And then something happened to where he did the literal opposite of that. Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another... Oh, yeah, his dad died. Jesus. The DL6 incident. Oh, so the guy who killed Edgeworth's dad got away with it. And he's like, I will put everyone in jail. It's still really fucked up, but I'm connecting the story now. I wanted to meet him to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided... Wait, you became an attorney just to chase your fucking boyfriend around? Phoenix Wright. That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? I thought it was like, I appreciate being defended, so... But, nope, that's... so is that why you helped me out for free? Yeah, I helped you because... I believed in you. Oh, look at the sweet boy. I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? Did everyone forget about this but Phoenix? My sweet, sweet little simpy boy? This changed the history of his whole life. And to you guys, it was just a Tuesday. That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. It does sound like the kind of thing you do. You silly, beautiful, foolish fool. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even. Oh, well, close enough. My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend... criminals? The man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was... I almost said Yami Yugi. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. Yeah, I kind of noticed from the ascots. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. You know, how to cheat and rig the system to put innocent people in jail. Yeah, I do like that it does kind of make you wonder, why isn't our goal to find the truth, not the defense must prove you innocent and the prosecutor must prove you guilty? Shouldn't you be content with truth? No one can go into the woods today. Sorry, Stephen Sondheim. Time to go to the Mystery Shack. Hello. Hello. Squawk! I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello. Hello. Squawk! A letter? That's not a letter, that's a whole piece of paper full of letters. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame... Oh, someone did put him up to it. What does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? It's probably someone who's in love with Phoenix. Who is that old guy anyway? Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right? That's a good question, Phoenix. I think... Tell all in which way? Oh. It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. He's attacking father. Then I saw the pistol lying by my feet. Get away from my father. Did Miles accidentally kill a guy? Did he accidentally kill his dad? He doesn't remember what happened. And neither did the other guy, because I feel like the dude being accused of murder, his defense would have been, the kid threw a gun and accidentally shot his dad. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. I was the true criminal of DL6. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe. The only other person we've talked to in this chapter, there is someone else who knows about DL6. Okay, thanks for telling us all about that traumatic experience. Bye! As you imagined, Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. Are the drawings canon? Can I go off of that at all? Because that doesn't look like it's going to land and shoot forward. And if he's throwing it to his dad, then it didn't shoot his dad. Or this is just a visual thing for my sake. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. You're probably going to start reminding Edgeworth of his deceased father pretty shortly, so, you know, bank on that shit. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called out a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fay. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. Yanni Yogi. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right. Even me. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you. Hey, Edgeworth, do you think your dad's ghost would have covered for you? Okay, good. I was like, please don't let me actually say that to him. It was Von Karma. Okay, is that what we're getting at? Pretty sure it's Von Karma. Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? Because you've literally said 3 times that his like whole career was being investigated by like at least one of these men. Huh? Von Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy. How sure? Like, will you come with me to the... Really? This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. It's ironic that we're building a 100% win record while we're trying to teach these 2 other lawyers to stop being obsessed with their 100% win record. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. Oh, that's a good point. It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court. Von Karma did win, but he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. What? They beat the shit out of each other in a courtroom. That's why they have to separate you at opposite sides of the room. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again. Well, now I can't just have anyone wandering around in there, but I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now. Can we not be... Come on. Is he gonna beat us up? Right? That's a bad idea. Can someone come with me? Oh no, we're gonna get a front-on visual of Von Karma. The file for DL6 is completely empty. What are you doing in here? Oh, he's so scary dead on. I don't like looking at it. He looks like the villain of a Studio Ghibli villain's story. How do you know my name? Huh? Have we met? Nope. Bye. Where Miles? Maya, shut the up. I beg your pardon, you see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me, needless things to be crushed. Jesus, I don't like this man's, like, eye contact. Do I have to talk to him? Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticist who still can't shed the veneer of amateurism. A romanticist because he's seen how many times he writes Miles Wright in Phoenix Edgeworth in his notebook. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Sex. Is it really gonna have me be stupid enough to show the letter to him? Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. I told him to burn it after he read it. Thank you for taking the trouble of bringing it to me. Right, there's no other way around it. Nick, what is that thing? 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching it. Jesus Christ. Now, give me the letter. No. No. Whoa, what are you? Nick, oh my, no! Dude, you just attacked a child. You're going to jail and hell jail. Hey, officers, this man just attacked a fucking child in the records room. She's okay though, right? Out of my, oh. Hello? Can we get some fucking police in here? Like, Jesus. I mean, I hope that kind of is like a plot point moment. Cause like he is supposed to have like everyone in his back pocket essentially. The letter's gone, of course. And he took all the DL6 and, yeah. Sorry to be using chat as evidence, but if you were spamming, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, I'm using you as evidence right now. Maya, open your eyes. Maya? Yay! Okay, good. Or we're both dead. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer, or... Maya, you're not a lawyer. Or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Jesus! Maya, she's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 incident evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. And then I'll turn it into a locket because I have the heart of Miles Edgeworth. No, I'm kidding. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. I like that sentiment. I feel like there's still some pieces I'm missing here. Von Karma can't be trying to, like, frame Miles for murder just because he's a bad dude. Like, there's got to be, like, a little more. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. Ah! Oh, she just bumped into me. I thought the flashing meant, like, now she has a stun gun, or we got tased again. I'm like, there's people right there. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. I can't take that as a fun joke. A child was tased. Whoa. What are you doing? Sorry. I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge. You need to ground yourself before entering. Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in and these pills I found at the gas station, I feel pretty good. The prosecution is ready. Are we not going to tell anybody that the prosecuting attorney just attacked me, the defense attorney, but also this 17-year-old that's in my custody for some reason?
Yeah, I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. I went to buy some food for Polly, see?
Can't we, like, fingerprint or something? Anyway, it's got to be the bird, right? You've been saying the same thing now, over and over. You're always, like, subscribe, donate in members, shut the fuck up. We all just bribe Bill to play all the games. That is the goal. It's called supporting more of the content. You need to watch it, like it, donate if you can, become a member, comment, share, like. Otherwise, I'll play it on my own. Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive.
And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his chain of memories.
Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on... that means it's not going to work.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Huh?
I've cut off all of his fingers. Perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parent for a...
Yes. I thought it was just going to be evidence. Please, God. No, you're not going to. Your Honor, the defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Yeah, it's almost like we're in a fucking courtroom right now, dude. You gloaty ass bitch. This is what you get. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parent.
Need you ask? This is a farce. I object.
Is that or you get held in contempt of court, bitch?
Well, still want to go through with your little game?
Yes, I'm doing it. Let the parrot take the stand. Let the parrot take the stand. Let the parrot take the stand. Everybody, let the parrot take the stand. I could just watch this forever. Hello. Hello. What? Polly, what's your name? Polly. Polly. What was his fiance's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly. Exactly, Your Honor. Bah, a mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does that make you my granddaughter's fiance? She hot? Old enough and down to be added on to my relationship with Miles? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, I retract all of what I said. I thought it was the lady. I thought it was the lady in the trilogy artwork. Never mind. Ew. Recant. It's the Lady Edgeworth, right? In the box art for the for the trilogy. The wallpaper. Every time you open the game, there's a lady with gray hair. Don't look at me. Is your granddaughter Miles Edgeworth? There we go. Oh, have we forgotten something? Polly, have we forgotten something? Boo! You retrained your bird? Hello. Polly, what was the number of the safe in the shack? 1228. The date of the incident, December 28. Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago. He's just like, how neat. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. But this is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 0001 because I'm number 1. This has nothing to do with the date. Nothing! Well, I'm stealing the fuck out of your identity when this is done. That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here.
Chat, write that down.
Oh, I already got it up here. Don't worry, chap. Suddenly, a $50, like multiple $50 donations come in from Von Karma into the stream. It's like, oh, that's crazy. Gift memberships, all from a Von Karma. However, 2 coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me. What are you saying? Saying I'm taking your PIN number, bitch. I've, going way up there, huh? I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done. Nick, he looks totally different. My name is Yana Yogi. Fuck. Yogi. I keep wanting to say Yugi. So was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Oh. We did it. Yay. Shoot the confetti. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. A package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. Why would you blame the child in the elevator, though, you face? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Where's my confetti? Hello? Celebrate me. Wow, he is so broad, he's almost the size of the stand, those shoulders. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. We did it! Fucking, there we go. Confetti, we did it. Where's the kiss? I want my face next to the 2 of them kissing, or the 2 of them kissing me. Group hug? Handshake? Was that, what? Was that Edgeworth's soundbite or someone else? He's gonna tell everyone that he's a murderer and we're gonna have to, oh my god. What? That is not the place for that animation, sir. What do you mean? I'm not innocent at all. I'm a dirty dirty boy who needs to be punished by the defense. He's gonna tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's gonna tell them he killed his own dad. Object. This judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst. Also, that's not how it works.
Didn't something like this happen yesterday, too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict. Oh, you prick.
For 15 years, I have had a recurring dream. You're wasting the court's time talking about your fucking dreams? Not guilty. Get out of my courtroom. This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime? Anime. Am I right? Regardless of the medium, that would be a really cool twist in like a legal drama. I guess if someone incriminates themselves for a different case, it'd be their obligation to follow it up. It's the truth. I deserve to be punished. I must be punished. Punish me. Punish me. Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. Naughty, but innocent. Sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare. I think you're just making shit up to get my attention, and now you have it.
Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book.
I see. Does the defense have any objections? We're just gonna filibuster until midnight. Eat shit, Von Karma. My naughty boy is coming home with me. No, Your Honor. When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. Why wasn't I in his dream? That day I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. A typical afternoon for a third grader. That doesn't line up. The murder weapon was fired twice. Are you sure you only heard one gunshot? I was unconscious until the rescuers came. The little mice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot. Yet the murder weapon was fired twice.
Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. We didn't even know what numbers were 15 years ago.
Do you have any proof that the other shot fired had something to do with... Yes! Your Honor, I think I'll be able to show you proof.
What? Impossible!
Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. You're acting like a sus little fuck. Is Sussy Baka still cool? I don't know what, like, meme shit to take seriously anymore. So let me get this straight. Then let me get this gay. This photo proves 2 shots were fired. Show the judge the contradiction in the photo. It's the hole right there. Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, the door killed Gregory Edgeworth. It's gotta be Von Karma, right? Otherwise this doesn't make any sense. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. Oh my god, one into Gregory's heart, the other went into the elevator door.
Look closely. Try the case summary page.
Case summary. That's on page... Look how confident of a reader I am, bitch.
If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene.
No, it would have left the elevator.
The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son.
That's not true because it got stuck in his heart. Unless Edgeworth left the elevator and shot him, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely... Oh, okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Have I been wrong about this whole incident? Is it not even called the DL6 incident? What are you doing, Nick? But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent. That was just flirty, horny talk at Edgeworth. I didn't mean it. Mr. Wright. Yeah, I have an objection.
Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object?
Oh, come on. If the bullet was found in Edgeworth's heart, then there had to... Then the window could not be involved unless it was somebody else. So which is it? Nick? I don't know. His case is perfect. Grah! Huh? I recognize that cleavage anywhere. The second bullet. The second bullet. It existed. What? But we've just heard proof that it did not. No, you just heard some motherfucker talk. That ain't proof. He wears a napkin as a necklace. Someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. But who? The murderer. The murderer? Then tell us, just who is this murderer? Well, you're acting like a sussy baka, so I pick you, Pikachu. It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. I would know after the disappearance of both my ex-wives.
The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true.
Had to take it. Had to take it. The murderer? What does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy, says the ghost of my former mentor. Maybe the bullet hit the murderer? What? We're gonna use the fucking metal detector to find the fucking bullet. Do I have evidence? No. Didn't somebody say that Von Karma took a trip after the DL6 incident for like several months? The bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. I declare it here, no man can deny Phoenix Wright.
There was no murderer.
Well, then that means Edgeworth is not guilty if there was no murder. Goodbye. He took a for months. I thought he just went to go get, I guess if he didn't want a record of the surgery, he'd have to like leave the country, right? The Von Karma hole theory. We did it. Wait. If we have the metal detector, then the bullet's still in him. He had to wait several months for it to heal over, right? Unless the metal detectors were something else and I'm stupid. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. I'm glad that conversation meant something now. Right? Unless I'm stupid. It was Von Karma. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Uh-oh. Should I just come out and say it now? Yeah, just say it now. There is a suspect. One lone suspect. My hands are shaking. My knees are weak. Von Karma! Von Karma. You don't object?
I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection?
Says the man who craves being right. Now he can technically say he didn't object to it because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself. Pride. Every community. You can keep them.
Bring the doctors that operated on me. Have them
testify. Never mind. Von Karma is out of the community in my headcanon. It's no use. Edgeworth? I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. If any man were to take him to jail, find him guilty, I'd declare that man perfect. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness, or he did it himself, or his 7-year-old granddaughter did it. Wait. What does that mean? Let's go? Oh my god, was I right? Are we going to use the metal detector? I said like 5 things, so...
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot?
I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much. Oh my god. The evidence that... Yes! Please, 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 please. Yes! 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 No one's yelling at me! Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery leaving an evidence trail. That hurt my throat. I think it's unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. Hold on. I want to read it. There is the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Yeah, I've got a sixth sense for seeing when a man is being penetrated right in front of me. Let's fucking go. Is that even possible for all these years? Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector that I've been carrying around for no reason. that I should have returned to the police office, like, every time we've gone in. Well, Von Karma, I'm gonna run this over you and see what we find. And for every time it goes off, I'm getting a kiss from Edgeworth. I refuse. You refuse? But refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you, penetrating you. Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy. Fuck yeah, the statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing. Nick, what does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. This is fucking amazing. Let's fucking go. It reacted. Something's inside his right... Oh, his shoulder. Meh. Okay, so Edgeworth shot Von Karma, and then Von Karma took the opportunity while everyone was unconscious to just shoot Edgeworth's dad. Mr. Von Karma? My husband is pissed. Look at that scowl. You. It was you.
I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent.
What?
Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident.
What?
I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6.
We're gonna remove the bullet and match the ballistics, right?
I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here. Not I.
Well, can you prove it? Please? Like, everyone wants this dude either got, or it's like, this case is so cool that I kind of want it to be true. Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6?
Of course he can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence.
That's because you took it out of the records room. Except the bullet, bitch. And here's my final proof. My attorney's badge. The bullet. Yeah, clear ballistic markings. Fuck yeah.
Where did you get that?
This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. And now, in the name of the heart of his son, Miles Edgeworth, I convict thee. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings. Oh, they're gonna get a dog together and name it Ballistics. You will let us remove that bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet and solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god. That scream. I've heard that scream before.
Get away from my father.
Bang. I don't remember what fucking sound I made. 15 years ago. I like that angle of him better. Mr. Von Karma. What? I didn't even realize he was talking. I was looking at the pictures.
You and your father are my curse. Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade.
Oh my Jesus.
I'll bury you with my bare hands.
It was a shock like
none I had ever known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I reached out to the heartless. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was my destiny. Merry Christmas. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge!
What?
Do your job! Bring an end to this miserable charade! Now! End it!
Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. Right. Yeah? Kiss, love, affection, dinner, coffee, drinks. Oh my god, is it gonna happen? Maya, I know, try saying thank you. I see. Did I just get cock-blocked by a 17-year-old spirit medium? I think you could have done better than that. Maybe some X's and O's, box of chocolates, some flowers. Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing. Oh, he wants to take it. The words need to be taken slow. I respect the fuck out of that. Whoop! I'll never forget this. I owe you on a pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on May. You should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you. I see. I will buy a meal for Phoenix Wright and I to enjoy privately to say thank you. Ahem. He tried to do a little whoop. Whoop. I feel foolish. Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? We hooked up during the murder. Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration. Celebration? That's unusual for you. Harry Butts, you come along tonight too. My treat, pal. Huh? Thanks. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right? You'll never take me back. Never. The hootie hole theory was basically confirmed. That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it. Well, yeah, that's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. $38 exactly? We're going to use that money to go on a cute little date. We're going to walk around IKEA and pick furniture for a hypothetical home. Nick? Wasn't that... Yeah, because he's being a nice boy. Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? $38. No. What? Fuck you. No. I really was sitting here and I'm like, what a sweet, precious boy. God damn it. Larry, it was you. What are you so surprised about, right? Huh? Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. You don't have to have been in the elevator to be the murderer. That's what we learned today. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. When something smells, it's usually the butts. I know. Really, Wright. I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, you've always been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Just say you like me back. Yeah, you get worked up too easily, too. Death. The death sentence. Oh my god. And then Phoenix Wright killed them all. Death. The death sentence for both of you. Man, if only I had known, I would have become a prosecutor. The same goes for me, only the other way around. Our fates are intertwined. I became a prosecutor. I'm tired, I'm sick, and it's my half birthday. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself, and then a prostitute to reward myself for all that prosecuting. Want to switch, right? Or, hey, y'all, line up, I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time, let's go. And after that, dinner on me. Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head, man, the last time we saw the office like this, Mia got murdered. It's still only 5 o'clock. Well, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's weird that he's dead.
Yeah.
Nibbling on sponge cake. Huh? What's this? A letter? Oh no! I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was useless. So I've decided to go back to my training. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. So, you're leaving? Yeah. Be good, okay? I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help. Huh? On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's... Oh, yeah. That would probably make her feel, I hope, better. You heard my sister? You're a better spirit medium than me. Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Oh. It's the bullet, right? I just want to make sure I get this right. It is the bullet. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I'm like, if I don't get a second chance at this, I'm going to be really pissed. Okay, sick. Thank you. I earned a little help so I can get a positive ending. I still have this and haven't turned it into authorities. When Von Karma was convinced he had taken all the evidence pertaining to DL6, but you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. I'm going to complete my training and come back. Okay. I'll be waiting. Of course you will. You can't run the office by yourself. You're hopeless. Oh. Thanks, Nick. I mean, she comes back, right? There's 2 other games. Right? Just come back for Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney 2. 2 Attorney, 2 Furious. Now a new story begins. Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim. Yes, Your Honor. I got a bad feeling about this. Don't ruin my perfect record, sir. Hey, pal, Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish me a happy new year. Talk about a pleasant surprise. Whoop. Detective Gumshoe. Then he hung his head low and went back. Oh. Kind of like he was Amberist or something. Strange, huh? I've been working at a cheese shop. Phoenix Wright, the defense attorney from whom I wrote the affidavit for, yes. Is this the point of view of Maya trying to find Phoenix again, or is this just nothing for fun? Did you know that okay, not that I want a DVD. Everything these days, how am I supposed to? I sure owe that Mr. Wright a great deal. Oh, and I'm keeping my face out of the public till the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kids' dreams, you know. Does he still think he's ugly? I got a letter from Maya the other day. Sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. Yeah, I remember Wright. Huh, me? I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. You know, that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them, there's... Oh, fuck you. That's perfect. For real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous. I'm walking here. Yay. Oh, I love it. Well, Detective Gumshoe brings the confetti. Cannon. Hello? A brand new episode has been added. I really liked that. That's like the perfect blend of like fun for me. And I want to say thank you to everyone who had that fun with me. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I want to give a big thank you to everyone watching, hanging out, Alana for modding, channel members for telling me to play Phoenix Wright and like encouraging this series to happen. That's super kind. Again, remember to click all the things if you want more Phoenix Wright streams in the future. Like I said, this was one where I was like, would anyone care if I played this? And a bunch of people went yes. And I'm like, okay, cool. Drink some water, guys. Just like always, don't forget that there's a link in the card. There's a card linked in the description for social awareness, education, mental health, crisis lines, Trevor Project resources, things like that. Should you or someone you know need them. Be safe, be mindful of others, wear a mask if you choose to go out, and remember to take care of yourselves, please.